There's a lot happening, a lot happening.
What came to mind? Your days in basic school? Exactly so. But this is not your basic school. This is the 8th Parliament of Ghana. But how did we get here? It's been twists and turns, all triggered by the former minority leader Haruna Idrisu, who led the NDC caucus to petition the Speaker of Parliament to remove 4 MPs, the NPP MP for Agona West, Cynthia Morrison, and Suhum MP, Kojo Asante, as well as Amenfi Central MP, Peter Yaokwachiaka of the NDC, and for Menace Andrew Lesiamo Amwako, an independent MP from the legislature, for holding allegiance to entities different from what they represent in the current parliament.
And this must happen if there is constitutional and legal propriety in Ghana, because any nuanced interpretation of Article 97 provides that if a member of parliament on a political party ticket like MPP defects and fails to be independent, that MP ceases to be member of parliament.
The petition was tabled on the strength of portions of Article 97 of the Constitution, asserting that those provisions of the Constitution abhorred the switch in allegiance midway through the parliamentarian's tenure. The Speaker agreed, stating his ruling that the relevant MPs had, by their action, vacated the seats in Parliament.
These MPs cannot be allowed by law and my good self to continue to pretend to be representing people that they don't believe in and they don't have any loyalty for in this house any longer. The house is accordingly so informed.
This is where the drama started. The NPP caucus decided to fight the Speaker's declaration with legal action, filing a stay of execution in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, led by Chief Justice Gertrude Tukono, unanimously stayed the Speaker's ruling.
What they did was evil. What they did in Parliament yesterday was evil. NDC does not believe in democracy. They believe in chaos. And we are law-abiding citizens. We in the MPP are Democrats. We believe in the rule of law, and that is why we calmly left the chamber for them. And we know that if we make our case well in court, the court will make a determination that would advance the cause of democracy.
But will Speaker Bagbin comply? And who is the majority in Parliament? The country watches as Parliament is expected to sit. But the chamber took us back to our primary school days as the NDC occupies the majority seat. For them, it is for the Speaker to say otherwise and not the Supreme Court. And what will Speaker say?
In accordance with Standing Orders 59, adjourn the House indefinitely. That is sine die.
With Parliament adjourned sine die and no declaration made, who then are the majority in Parliament?
Mr. Speaker, you reserve the right to be there to make your point. Let me make my point too. Mr. Speaker, no way. Mr. Speaker, no way. Mr. Speaker.
What do experts have to say about the 8th Parliament?
If we have learned anything from this parliament, then we should have another hung parliament, at least in this election. We need about this almost the next maybe 20 years. If our democracy is going to be any better, we need to still push it from parliament. And the only way we can do it is when we don't give overwhelming majority to one party in the House. And that is the only lesson we would have learned. If it goes back to the majoritarian in a direct sense, then we learnt nothing. It would only mean that we are cowards and we are not ready to build this country.
Quoting Article 102 and Article 104, Mr. Speaker says he cannot do business without half of members of Parliament present. So he had to postpone Parliament sine die, that is indefinitely. But the MPP caucus would have the chance of recalling Parliament as stated in Article 112. But they say Parliament bako, majority be brave. For Joy News, my name is Anabu Achidankwe Yado, Kumasi.